All right, guys, we got 50 orders going out on eBay for a total of $1,268, and then we have 20 going out on Poshmark for another 383 bucks. So let's get to pulling these orders, guys. What's going on, everybody? My name is Marcus. Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to show you guys what sold over the weekend, give you guys an idea of what may or may not sell well inside your online reselling business. And as you see, I got about 70 orders going out right now for about a little over $1,500. That's an all right weekend. What's weird is, while I did sell 20 items on Poshmark, they didn't sell for that great of money, a lot of them being older items and items that I took offers on. What I have been seeing on Poshmark is the older items that I'm listing, they pretty much sell immediately. Not immediately, but within the same day or two, and that's pretty good, just to get some of this old inventory moved out, because I do have a decent amount of it sitting still. This whole shelf right here, this first shelf, is the oldest of my inventory, and while I'm not trying to just throw it away, I'm happy to be selling it. So how are sales for you guys over this weekend? Is everything looking the way that you want it to look inside your online reselling business? Hopefully it is, and if so, then that's great. I'm gonna show you guys some of these items that are going out. One of the things I do want to mention or like talk to you guys about in today's video is some of the changes that I made over the time that I've been reselling, that I said I would never do. Me personally, I think it's important to always be evolving in some way or another. Getting stuck in that stubborn mindset of like, I'm not learning anything, I'm not doing anything different than what I've been doing. What I'm doing works. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And in some degree, yeah, I agree with it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. But I'm going to show you guys a couple of things that I've done that I said I would never do, that are totally changing my business. So we're gonna hop into pulling some of these orders, and I'll go over that with you guys in just a moment. All right, guys. First item going out is Burger King employee polo shirt. Let's see here. This thing sold for it's an adult small, sold for $16. Glad to see that go. And what's this Poshmark notification? Just sold something on Poshmark. Sweet. So it's 21 Poshmark orders going out. This is a vintage St. John's Day flannel shirt, men's large, and it sold for 12 bucks. My best offer. Got some Chaps Ralph Lauren pants. These are a men's 34-30, and they sold for 17 bucks. Got this Eddie Bauer flannel shirt, men's large, sold for 12 bucks. Women's Gap jeans size 4 sold for $15.20. Got this vintage New It Tags Dockers polo. This is a men's medium long sleeve shirt, sold for a best offer of 15 bucks. Got an Alabama Crimson Tide pullover. This is like quarter zip, adult small. I couldn't tell if it was a woman's or a men's, but this little pattern makes me think it was more feminine. So I put it on there as an adult, but this is a size small, and it sold for $12, and it sold to a woman. So hopefully it fits her and she's pleased with this sale. Got another button-up shirt. This is a Zara Man, just a basic button-up slim fit shirt. This sold for $16. So probably the biggest change that I made to my business so far this year that I said I would never do is cross listing, right? Changing the mindset of just trying to let eBay be, what eBay used to be for me, and then just like waiting for, them to iron out the creases or whatever, was not probably the smartest thing to do for me. In my case, a lot of people are doing incredible out there on eBay still. I'm not doing bad on eBay, but in order for me to make the same amount of money every month that I was making, I had to implement Poshmark, and the only way to do that was to cross list with Vendoo, because they do the auto delist. Now there's other sites out there that do the same thing, but from my experience, I like Vendoo over List Perfectly. I never tried List Perfectly, but I know people that have done both, and they said that Vendoo is much more user-friendly and whatnot. So I think that was the biggest change, right? Get off the never gonna list band or never cross list bandwagon and made the decision to change, and made a few thousand extra dollars so far in the last couple months by just selling on Poshmark. So I think that's like the biggest change, the most noticeable of changes that I've been making. Another thing, this is not something that I said that I would never do, but going down to the amount of listings that I'm doing every day. Now I'm doing 20 listings a day, you know, because it's just the grind mode is just not, it's not where it was at, guys. Working and slaving away all day on eBay just to make the same amount of money I'm making now by listing 20 a day makes no sense for me to go back to anything else. This way I can focus on other things. Case in point, like you guys probably wondering why I haven't been putting out, you know, videos every, you know, or 3 times a week now. Well, the reason why is because I've been focusing on my other channel. So big shout out to everybody that's subscribed to the other channel. Really seeing some, you know, some growth over there, and I'm thankful for it. So that's going to be getting a lot of focus, because that means the world to me, is serving Jesus and making content that glorifies his name. So been putting a lot of effort in over there, but at the same time, I'm not going to stop making content over here either, because you guys want to know how to resell. You guys want to know what I'm doing inside my business. You guys want tips and advice and things like that to know how to do what I'm doing as well. And I'm still going to give it to you guys. Still going to try and provide the most value that I can over here to you guys as well. So with that being said, let's get back into some more of these items. Got this vintage Morning Sun sweater, little grandma core sweater. I pick these things up, right, even if they are stained or whatever, because this one definitely is stained, but the young kids are wearing this stuff nowadays. See, that's a stain right there. I know you probably can't see it too well. The young kids are wearing this stuff. Women's medium, sold for 16 bucks. Sat for a good 8 months though, so I think it just had to work its way back around into the cold season. Still glad to see it go. Next up, we got a LL Bean shacket. Got this little Sherpa fleece line shacket, size large, sold for 16 bucks. Got the brand 7 off on it shirt, new with tags, sold for $9.60. Got a Pensacola Beach, Florida sweatshirt. This is a women's small, sold for 14 bucks. We got this Orvis sweatshirt right here, kind of like a sweatshirt sweater blend, sold for $14. That's a women's large. Then we have this high visibility hoodie, just some says environmental operations on it, just, you know, construction stuff, sold for $15 on the best offer. That is an extra large. This is a pair of Nike shorts, no, Under Armour pants, sorry, sold for $16. That's a men's medium. Then this is, what is this? Nope, that's the Under Armour pants. These are Urban Pipeline shorts, sold for $12. A boy's size 20. These are the Under Armour pants, and those are a men's medium, sold for 16 bucks. So another thing that I said I would never do inside my business is go back to selling on Poshmark in the first place, right? But I also said that about Depop too, and I just signed up for Depop last week. I have not listed any items on there, and I do intend to kind of use it as a sourcing route right now to try and figure out how the platform works. Try and find some items that are underpriced, or at least at a fair price, and then buy those to turn around and flip on eBay, and then see how it goes, because I don't really specialize in vintage or nothing like that, but I pick up a crap ton of it at the bins, so I might as well list it somewhere, because some of the stuff that I do sell on eBay I undersell because it's not the right demographic for it. However, I don't know what you guys watch on like TV, but I was watching a movie on HBO Max earlier, Elf, the Will Ferrell movie, and one of the ads on there was an eBay ad. It was an authenticity guarantee ad for shoes, jewelry, luxury items like purses and bags and things like that. And I'm hopeful, because I don't know about you guys, but the only thing I've heard about eBay on ads is like eBay Motors on the radio, and then the occasional ad that comes through on Instagram or Facebook, because I sell on eBay, and you know, they spy on you and they know all your information online when you look up something, or if I whisper the words dog clothes, it'll pop up on my Facebook feed. My phone's right there. It heard me, guys. So they show you what you talk about, right? So I talk about eBay and all that stuff and Poshmark, so it pops up in my feed. But I'm hopeful though, with these ads that they're putting out, possibly it'll drum up some new clientele, some newer spenders, because the young people nowadays are shopping on Depop, Poshmark, Grailed, all those sites, you know, things like that. The eBay marketplace is for people like my age, you know, and older, and then some people that actually know that, you know, eBay is actually profitable, or like can actually have good items, that shop on there too. So I'm hopeful about that. But just being more open-minded to other platforms in general has been something that I've always been against, right? I've just been on eBay, only eBay. That's another thing though, guys, having a lister. The lister's been game-changing for me, right? It allows me to make these videos. It allows me to spend more time on other things inside of my business that actually matter, like sourcing and things like that. And I can pass off I'm not going to call it a mundane task, because it's a very, very essential part of your eBay business, or wherever you sell at. It's a huge part. It's like the hugest part of your business besides shipping the item out, right? So getting a lister has taken a load off my shoulders, right? So we do offer a lister inside of our Patreon that Bo and I run. So if you guys need help with your listings, join the Patreon. We do have a lister that's inside the group. You guys can use her. She's doing a great job. She's an amazing lister. And then on top of that, you get the Discord, you get coaching calls, you get coaching call replays, you get direct access to Bo and myself, and then Reseller Tom has a couple of calls in there as well, just so we can help you guys go further, faster inside your business. We're trying to help you guys make as much money as possible. My pastor said that he's got an advisor that told him, I'm paying the stupid tax for you. And what he means by that is learn from my mistakes. So that's what Bo and I want you to do. We want you to learn from our mistakes, so you never have to make those mistakes, right? So let us pay your stupid tax for you. That way you don't have to learn the hard way. You could just come and learn from not only just myself and Bo, but everyone that's in this Patreon together. We can bounce ideas off of each other. Or, hey, has anyone ever had any experience with this? Does anybody know anything about that? What happens if I do this? And then we can help you guys avoid a lot of pitfalls and a lot of mistakes that just come with learning how to resell on these platforms in the beginning, if you go at it alone. So if you guys want to try it, there's a 7-day free trial link down below in the description. We really like to see you over there. Got a Nike sweatshirt, men's large, just a basic crew neck, sold for $18.25. Then we have a Oakley t-shirt. This is a boys extra large. This sold for $8. Then we have here a pair of Wrangler jeans, men's 32 with the carpenter pocket, sold for 18 bucks. Then we have a Kubota brand. It's not a branded, it's a Gildan shirt, but Kubota graphic t-shirt, sold for $10. That's a men's medium. Then we got these No Boundaries shorts from Walmart, sold for $9.60. That's a men's medium. And then 17528 is a weatherproof shirt, men's 2XL weatherproof vintage. This sold for 14 bucks. Lots of flannels and stuff going up over this weekend, guys. So if you're not loading your store up with them things, pick them up, get you guys some of this extra money. Got this is United Rentals hoodie, men's 2 extra large, a men's 2XL, sold for $20, and that's pretty stained. So yeah. So probably the most, and this is actually really funny, an ironic thing that I've changed inside my business that I said I would never change, or I would never do, is selling clothing. I said that I would never be a clothing seller when I first got started on eBay. I just didn't enjoy the process. I wasn't fast enough. I didn't understand fabric type, different types of items hang different certain ways. So my photo setup was kind of difficult, doing flat lay, trying to take pictures of plus size clothing and things like that. And then on top of that, I just didn't enjoy taking pictures of clothing or listing them. Too many item specifics. Certain things are just easier to list. Hard goods with barcodes and things like that. You can sell similar off of an electronic device way easier than you can off of a piece of clothing. Right now, while that still is possible off clothing, I just don't trust a lot of different listings when it comes to selling similar. So I sell similar off my own listings, right? So, but how ironic is that? I'm a 6-figure reseller that only sells clothing, and that's literally all I have surrounding me is just tons and tons of clothing, right? So funny thing, you know, you tell yourself you're never going to do something, and then the one thing you think you're never going to sell is pretty much the only thing I sell. While I do still sprinkle in a little bit of hats and shoes, I'm predominantly only focused on picking up clothing, right? And I wouldn't change it. I wouldn't go to anything else. Only thing, well, I couldn't say that. If I was able to get a boatload of like iPhones or like in-demand games or like hype shoes, things like that, if I was able to get them in large amounts, I would only sell that type of stuff. But I can't get that. So I mean, I could if I put in the work and the effort of like becoming a like authorized distributor for iPhone or something like that, but they ain't messing with your boy, man. I'm just a regular dude in some basement somewhere selling clothing. So like, I don't have a brick and mortar building. I don't even have a website. I don't have any of the stuff that I would need to line up those types of contacts. So clothing it is that I get from the bins. Got another high visibility hoodie going out. This is a men's extra large. That one sold for $15 as well on a best offer. Croft and Barrow in the house. What? Another button up shirt going out that sold for a best offer of $10. That's a men's 2XL. Got an Under Armour hoodie here, men's extra large, sold for $25. Got a Maurice's women's flannel shirt that is an extra large and it sold for $12. Got this Four Hands Brewing Company. I'm not sure where that's located at. I think it's from St. Louis. I'd have to do a little bit more research to confirm, but that sold for $16 and it's a large. Then we have a Wendy's employee shirt, another fast food restaurant shirt going out that sold for $20. That's a men's large. Got some Gap khakis, just some basic chino pants, $28.30, sold for $13.50. Then we got these Levi's 569, the loose fit, $38.30, sold for $30. All right. All right, guys, we got some silver jeans, $33, sold for $20. Got some American Eagle cargo shorts. These sold for $25. These are a men's 36. Then we got some Polo Ralph Lauren corduroy pants, men's 36.30, sold for $35. Got an ADM. This is like an agriculture hoodie. This sold for $19. Got a vintage Marines sweatshirt, men's small. This sold for $20. Got this vintage made in the USA Maxim. I don't know what brand this is. I've never heard of it, but it's a wool sweater. Sold for $20. Then we got a Old Smoky Mountains, like moonshine, Tennessee moonshine branded sweatshirt that sold for a best offer of $21. Got these Levi's 511 men's 32-34, sold for $30. American Eagle jeans, men's 33-34, sold for $25. Express jeans, men's 36-30, sold for $20. Got another vintage Morning Sun sweatshirt. This one sold for $15. That's a women's large. And then we have vintage Old Navy jeans. These sold for $15. They're men's 36.30. So these next few items are all going to be items that would have been on sale for 70% off. You guys know that I stopped running my markdown sale about 2 months ago, 2.5 months ago almost now. And these items will all be selling for closer to full price or either on some type of offer. So let me show you the items. So first up, we got a Grey's Anatomy scrub top. This is a women's small. So for best offer of $8. Then we have a Mossy Oak t-shirt. This is a men's extra large. That's sold for best offer of $8. No, 20% off coupon for $8. Polo Ralph Lauren shirt. This is a boys large. Sold for $12 with a 20% off coupon. Missouri State University Bears sweatpants. Sold for $10. These are a women's large. And then we have a LL Bean large polo shirt that sold for a best offer of $12. Got us here this is just a Karen Scott sweatshirt, women's large, sold for $20 with a 20% off coupon. And it's got like Christmas trees, stuff like that on there. This is a J. Jill cardigan sweater. This sold for $35 with a 25% off. This is a wool blend cardigan sweater. Now, mind you, all of those items would have been on sale for 70% off. And while some of the sales are not impressive, like the Mossy Oak and Grey's Anatomy and stuff like that, this $35 sale and this $20 sale would have definitely lost a lot more money on that if I would have had those on sale for 70% off. Now, the last item for the eBay orders is going to be this Columbia jacket. This is a men's 4XL. I listed this yesterday. It sold today. So actually might have sold yesterday. It sold last night rather. I remember now because I was listing my Poshmark orders when that item sold. So now I'm going to get into the Poshmark orders. Like I told you guys, man, Vendu's been coming through clutch with me being able to just list a bunch of items. I listed 200 items the day before yesterday. I listed 100 something items last night. And I'm going to list another 100 or so minimum tonight as well. Just depends on how much time I have after I edit this video for you guys. So let me jump into that. If you guys do want to do Vendu, use Vendu. There's a link down below, 25% off your first month. You'll save you some money on it. And if you list as many items as I do in a month, consider using the unlimited plan. It's going to save you guys a boatload of money. It's going to make it a lot more affordable for you guys to use. So the first item on Poshmark going out is this men's American Eagle corduroy jacket. It's just a corduroy, like kind of like a blazer slash pea coat looking jacket. I don't know how you really pronounce or really describe it, but that's sold for $36. Then we have a Ralph Lauren shirt. This was a really old item I listed on Poshmark and it sold for $24. Then I have, let's see here, Lucky Brand jeans. These are women's 33, sold for $20. Got some Eileen Fisher pants. These are size 12, sold for $16. Got a Southern Tide hoodie. It's men's large, sold for $15. Got this Army, I can't remember the brand, but it's like a mock neck thermal waffle knit shirt. Sold for $15. That's a men's extra large. Just My Size pants, women's 18W, new with tags, sold for $17. Then we have an American Eagle V-neck sweater. This is a women's small, sold for $16. You know it's old because it's got the thank you card in there, and I ain't done that in a really, really long time. This is, let's see, maybe that's it. An Obey Propaganda hoodie. This sold for $20. That's a men's small. Got this Polo Ralph Lauren brand new with tags button-up shirt. Sold for $28. Got this Bill Nye the Science Guy size large sweatshirt, sold for $12. All right, guys, we got a North Face full zip fleece jacket, women's small, sold for $15. Arizona Wildcats hoodie. This is a men's large, sold for $25. We got a vintage Kalamazoo college sweatshirt, sold for $25. That's a men's medium. And we have American Eagle hoodie, women's extra small, sold for $20. Polo Ralph Lauren shirt, women's extra large, sold for $15. Ruka hoodie. This is a men's large, sold for $19. Broncos full zip jacket or hoodie, women's medium, sold for $16. Then we got this J. Crew sweatshirt, men's medium, sold for $15. And I believe that is the last of the items that I have here. Now I do have this Rural King snapback hoodie. I got this Rural King baseball cap that sold for $12 on Poshmark. Then I also have a sweatshirt that sold that I don't have here. It's at my house. Mordor. I don't know what Mordor is. Some type of said Mordor Fun Run. So Middle Earth's annual Mordor Fun Run. One does not simply walk. And I sold that for $20 on Poshmark as well. So guys, that is the orders going out for the whole weekend, rather. This is Sunday night. Sunday night is not over with yet, so there's still a ton of possibility for more sales to roll in. But what have you guys done in your business that you said that you would never do? Are there things that you have changed your mindset on? Are there things that you've adapted into your business that have helped you make more money? Are there things that you stopped doing that you would say that you never would do? Let me know in the comment section below, guys, if there's anything in your business that you thought you would never do that you actually end up doing now, and if you regret it or if you're thankful and it's helped your business grow. That's going to do it for this video. Catch you guys on the next one. Until then, let's make this cash, guys. Peace.